The juice is loose.
Who's the ghost everyone knows? Saying his name 3 times can bring trouble, but let's take a chance and talk about this spooky comedy that made some careers shine. Can you guess who it is? Well, it's Beetlejuice. Want to hear a fun fact? Beetlejuice is Tim Burton's all-time favorite movie. There was a scary touch to the OG movie. Obviously, viewers are curious as to how different the new movie would be. Is it a continuation, or will we be able to experience a different version? Well, only time will tell. Burton proved he wasn't a one-hit wonder after Pee-wee's Big Adventure with Beetlejuice. The movie was made with $15 million and made $73 million in the US alone. It was one of the top-grossing films of 1988, ranking 10th. After 36 years, guess who's back? That's right, the juice is loose once more. Beetlejuice has carved out a cozy little spot in all of our hearts. And even if you weren't sold on the original, it's time to reconsider. Like a fine wine, this classic only improves with time, promising an experience that's richer and more satisfying than ever before. McDowell wrote a script called Beetlejuice, and Burton liked it. But Warner Bros. Wasn't sure about the title at first. They suggested House Ghosts, which was okay but kind of plain. Then Burton jokingly suggested Scared Sheetless, but the studio actually thought about using it, much to his surprise and horror. In contrast to typical horror flicks, Tim Burton's Beetlejuice stood out with its unique charm. It took a softer approach, opting for playful tunes like Harry Belafonte's Banana Boat instead of the usual spine-chilling music. Unlike the menacing spirits of Poltergeist, the ghosts in Beetlejuice were more akin to friendly companions, reminiscent of Casper. Their bumbling antics added a touch of humor, effectively diffusing the tension and allowing viewers to delve deeper into the characters' intricate relationships. The other actors in the movie are also amazing. Big names like Alec Baldwin, Geena Davis, Catherine O'Hara, and Winona Ryder stand out, and each of their characters is unique and interesting. From the mom who's obsessed with bad art to the daughter who loves everything dark and spooky, these characters have become famous in the horror world, especially Lydia, who's known for being strange and unusual, has inspired many goth girls. Maybe that's why Beetlejuice is still popular today, along with its great story and visuals. The movie is like a lesson in awesome, eye-catching fun. Even though the special effects might look a bit old-fashioned now, they totally match the current trend of loving all things nostalgic, from stories to props. Plus, the movie is so colorful most of the time that it draws you right in. It's not like those really dark horror movies that are becoming more popular. That makes the story feel more alive, and it gives us a bunch of characters who really stand out and make the story even better. While some aspects of Beetlejuice might not sit well with today's standards, like how it shows serious topics like suicide and predatory behavior, it still stands out for creating unique characters in the horror genre. Instead of the usual bad guys chasing teenagers around, Beetlejuice gives us characters with more depth. We care about their relationships and not just if they'll survive, but how. That's not something you often see in horror movies from back then. Usually they just make it clear who the good guys are and the bad guys. But Tim Burton, often called the king of horror movies, is known for blending moral lines with heart in his films. Beetlejuice, his second movie, is set the model for this. Adding heart to horror has become a big part of his style. It's what makes his film still popular after 35 years. People are excited about the idea of a sequel or musical because of his heart in his work. After playing Batman again in last year's The Flash movie, Michael Keaton is back in another famous role in Entertainment Weekly's first look at Beetlejuice, the sequel to director Tim Burton's beloved movie. The first Beetlejuice movie from 1988 told the story of Barbara and Adam Maitland, played by Geena Davis and Alec Baldwin, who are recently dead. They asked the tricky demon Beetlejuice, played by Keaton, for help to get rid of the living family in their home, the Dietz family, but things get crazy after that. So, this is what the teaser trailer looks like. We've got Tim Burton and Michael Keaton back in action, dropping hints about what's in store for us. We also have some surprise cast members like Willem Dafoe. It would definitely add some extra spice to the mix. Now, we want to hear from you. What are your hopes and dreams for this long-awaited sequel? Let's break it down. You see, Beetlejuice isn't just a movie, it's practically a cultural phenomenon, and let's spill the beans on why. Now, let's take you guys on a little journey through the world of fandom. Sure, we've got classics like Ghostbusters and Frozen, but there's something special about Beetlejuice that sets it apart. Just think about it. Even with just a poster and a teaser trailer, the internet explodes with excitement. People are practically begging for more Beetlejuice content, and that's saying something. Now, let's dive into the juicy details of this teaser trailer. We're talking Jenna Ortega, folks, the rising star who's set to steal the show. Tim Burton himself has vouched for Jenna's star power, and her role in the movie is already sending waves of anticipation. Plus, did you catch that nod to the original film with the little red bridge? It's these little details that get us fans all giddy with excitement. And speaking of callbacks, how about Geena Davis and Winona Ryder reprising their roles? It's like a reunion of epic proportions. With Jenna Ortega playing Astoria, Lydia's daughter, we're in for a treat as we explore the Dietz family across 3 generations. Now, there's been a lot of chatter among fans about who kicks the bucket to bring our favorite characters together. Many fans have tossed around the idea that it could be Charles Dietz, played by Jeffrey Jones in the original film. And let's be real, given Jones's history, it might be for the best to keep him out of the picture. But in the world of Beetlejuice, debt doesn't mean you're out of the game. So, whoever meets their end might still have a ghostly role to play. And speaking of new faces, did you catch the mention of Rory, played by Justin Theroux? Tim Burton's keeping tight-lipped about Rory's role, but you can bet we'll be keeping our eyes peeled. Is he Jenna Ortega's dad, a family friend, an antagonist? Only time will tell. And let's not forget about Winona Ryder's Lydia. She's all grown up now, but her journey from cool teen to, well, not so cool adult adds an emotional depth to the story. And with her relationship with her daughter in focus, the plot of Beetlejuice 2 is shaping up to be clearer than ever. Warner Brothers dropped a bombshell under the teaser trailer, giving us a sneak peek into what's in store for Beetlejuice. That's right, Beetlejuice is back, and it's ready to wreak havoc after an unexpected family tragedy brings 3 generations of Dietz back to Winter River. Lydia's world gets turned upside down when her rebellious daughter stumbles upon a mysterious model of the town and accidentally opens a portal to the afterlife. Now, let's dissect that minute-long trailer. Lydia creeps up to the attic, discovers the model home, and boom, out pops Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice, declaring the juice is loose. Anyone else expecting a showtime? And can we talk about Winona Ryder's horrified expression? She almost accidentally married the guy last time. Props to the practical effects too. Minimal CGI, lots of stop motion animation, we mean, who doesn't love a good Dune worm cameo? Tim Burton's bringing back that handmade quality that made the original movie stand out. We've got some more juicy tidbit to share straight from the mastermind himself, Tim Burton. So, the legendary Willem Dafoe is joining the Beetlejuice 2 party, and his character is an absolute doozy. He's a B-movie action star turned police officer in the afterlife. How cool is that? Just think about the possibilities, the creativity, the fun, the sheer madness of the afterlife. You guys can already imagine Willem Dafoe's character chasing down Beetlejuice American Psycho style. Now that's a showdown we all can't wait to see. Oh, and we can't forget about the music, can we? That eerie, slowed down version of Dio in the trailer added the perfect touch of spooky ambiance, don't you think? And can we just take a moment to appreciate the overall greatness of this teaser trailer? This trailer knocked it out of the park. Let's count down the days until this movie hits theaters, and who knows, maybe this is just the beginning of an epic Beetlejuice revival. So, are you excited about the movie as we are? What are you waiting for? Do let us know your theories in the comments section below. If you liked the video and would love to know more about such exciting updates from your favorite movies, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Until next time, see you all!